We began our digital renaissance 2 years ago at Baldwin County High School. The success we saw with student learning there let us move that to all of our high schools. The great success we see with our teachers and our students has come about as we've aligned our PLP technology goal with the Lead and Educate Alabama processes. This success has given impetus for us to move digital renaissance with Dr. Lee's vision, not only to the middle school, but eventually to the elementary schools. We've great partnerships with organizations such as Discovery Ed, Apple Computers, iStation, iCurio, and Rosetta Stone. The professional development that these groups are providing for our teachers will indeed give us the opportunity to give our students a world-class education.
The digital renaissance established a unique opportunity for teachers and students in Baldwin County to integrate technology in all learning settings. Through identification of these learning opportunities as a district vision, we link the Educate and Lead evaluation systems as a way to formalize and document the positive impacts on student learning.
So the students now are able to do projects and research, and I don't have to stand in front of the classroom and dictate and give that directed instruction. So it gives them the freedom of being able to use the web to look up information and resources. For example, one of the classes that I teach is an aqua science class, and we have a greenhouse that has freshwater tanks with fish in it. Before the students actually start working with the fish, they have to understand what's the best environment for the fish. So one of the things that they do is they research the parameters for the correct environment. This means knowing the pH, the temperature, the oxygen level, the nitrate level, and all of the things that go into maintaining healthy fish. So before they actually get to touch the fish, they have to know how to keep them healthy. And so they actually spend time on their MacBooks looking up the parameters for their fish. This year we've also done some other cooperative group activities. For example, when we were talking about fish diseases, the students were all assigned a specific disease that they had to research. They had to identify what caused the disease, whether it was caused by a bacteria or a fungus or a parasite. They had to list the different types of symptoms that would be associated with the disease, and then if there are any treatments, they have to list those as well. Once they did all their research, they had to then put together some type of a project to teach to the rest of the students about their particular disease that they were assigned. So Baldwin County has made it really easy for the teacher to be able to incorporate technology in the classroom. They've brought in lots of partners, including iCurio, iStation, and Discovery Ed. And we've had lots of opportunity to have professional development from these professionals that have come in and actually taught us how to use these resources in our classroom. I personally use iCurio a lot. It's like a search engine that allows me to look for just resources that are specifically designated for teachers. I also use Discovery Ed a lot. I like to use the video clips as a hook for my students at the beginning of a lesson. The MacBooks has allowed us to expand our horizons. The students actually can Skype with other classes in other parts of the country, and so we're no longer limited with doing a field trip just within our own backyard. We actually can go other places and observe other areas as well.
Now we are basically mobile evaluators. We have MacBooks, we have iPads, we have our iPhones. We're able to not only gauge feedback from teachers and the instructional process in the classroom, but we can do that while we're covering a lunch duty or while we're attending a pep rally or through a communication in the teacher's lounge. So it's basically made an evaluation tool into something with a more holistic approach, not only in the classroom, but throughout the school and throughout the extracurricular activities.